Cracker Barrel. That's what people say I talk. People literally are like tired of my shit, bro. Anyway, what's up, guys? It's a bonus episode. This is a bonus episode thanks to Cracker Barrel, which is going back to their old branding. Cracker Barrel is going back to its own branding. Well, anyway, welcome to the Derrek Ribera Show. I'm your host, Derrek the Nice Guy Ribera, and you know what I'm saying, we're here today accompanied with myself and I. It is hot in this fucking room, dude. Like, literally, the fan is not even working. You hear it in the background. It makes enough noise to make it annoying in the background. People tell me all the time, that's so annoying. Why do you have that in the background? Because I don't want to sweat to death, but apparently that's what I'm doing anyway. So, anyway, you know what I'm saying? The new logo, Cracker Barrel, of course, misfired, and now people don't want it to freaking, you know what I'm saying? But over the past week, Cracker Barrel's attempt to revamp hit the wall. The company saw severe backlash over the plans to modernize and simplify its Nostalgic, I don't fucking know that word, logo, okay? Including Donald Trump. Donald Trump was mad about that, apparently. Could you imagine Donald Trump in a Cracker Barrel? Come on now, guys. Anyway, Cracker Barrel CEO Julie Foles Messinino, which she was also worked for Taco Bell at one point. She was a she laid out the argument to investors. Last year's Cracker Barrel's customer traffic was down 16% compared to 2019. Researchers showed consumers thought the brand fell short of competitors in initial ways, from equality of food to value and convenience. Well, you gotta understand one thing about people. People are stupid, okay? So anyway, she decided to rebrand it. You know, she thought that'd be a good idea about changing the sign. You know, and we talked about this on the last episode of the podcast, but this is one thing I wanted to kind of touch a base of. I wanted to touch it like Bill Clinton does children. Oops. So, anyway, folks. I mean, hey, okay, you know what I'm saying? So welcome to the Derrek Ribera Show. Did I already say that? I don't know. Anyway, that's something we were going to talk about today. We were going to touch bases on the Cracker Barrel and how it, you know, they're rebranded, misfired, and also how it's not going to change. Apparently, it's going back to its regular, you know, just regular shit. It's going back to its old school stuff. I didn't want to cuss in the first 10 minutes, but I did anyway, so I don't really care. This art will be blacklisted like all my arts. You know, if people would listen to me, the world would be a lot better place. Anyway, this lady, anyway, she apparently did wonders for Taco Bell. And as you can tell, Taco Bell's customer demographic, I mean, when I worked there, was literally drunks, alcoholics, drug addicts, overweight losers, and people on their deathbed. Pretty much, that's what pretty much all the people that I've seen, like overweight people on their deathbed and just drug addicts and drunks. Those were the people that reached out for Taco Bell. Or that's what the people that were there for Taco Bell. And, you know, you see bright colors and stuff like that, and that was kind of cool, because you see all, you know, the neon lights and the bright colors, and that gets everybody's attention in America. Dude, they have bright colors over there, mama. I want to eat Taco Bell. You know, if you knew how some of that stuff was made, you wouldn't want to eat it. I'm going to tell you that much right now. But anyway, she did wonders for Taco Bell over there, you know, for the drug addicts that go and eat there every day. And I'm one of them. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat Taco Bell every once in a while. I love when my meat starts to taste like cat food smells. That's kind of what Taco Bell reminds me of. But it does. Like, don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like the one in my hometown, literally, the whole time I worked there, they didn't clean the bathroom once. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't know if they did during the day shifts, but I know at the night shift, I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to clean that bathroom. They're like, no, it's good. Don't worry about the bathroom, Derek. No one's going to be using it. And you're right. No one hardly ever did use it unless there was some guy in there, you know, saying that used to work there that never took a bath, just in there hanging out, and one person dying of a heroin overdose. And then you have, like, literally someone trying to take a dump, like, right there. Like, ugh! Like, you know, have you ever had to take a dump in that bathroom? That is a horrible place to be. That is like literally just, it's hot as hell. And then there's, like, a lizard in there. And you're like, what the? This lizard's been here for 3 days, just dead. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a guy in there dead from a heroin overdose. So anyway, that was her rebranding of Taco Bell. And then apparently she went over to become the CEO of Cracker Barrel. This Julie, what's her name? Julie Fias Massino. You know what I'm saying? She was over there at Taco Bell. She did a good job. And Taco Bell stocks are not down or nothing like that. I'm just saying. And so that's how much you know people don't care about cleanliness. So, I'm not saying all of them are like that. Don't get mad at me. But I'm just saying the one I worked at, they never cleaned the bathroom in like the whole 6 months I was there. So, he's like, well, we cleaned it one time. Oh, yeah, my bad. Fuck them. What the fuck they gonna do? Like, you know? Fucking kitchen floor was always slippery and shit, no matter if you wore non-slip shoes or not. Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, the first Taco Bell I started at was pretty clean. And the one my homeboy works at is pretty clean. But not that one. Not that one. So, yeah, I ain't gonna say the name of it or what town it's in. But people know. People know! People know. I got ghosted from a bitch that worked at Taco Bell. What the fuck? Yeah, she ghosted me. Like, you ghosted me? For a gay guy. Anyway. I'm not even 6 minutes in. I'm already fucking rambling off. Anyway, like they wanted to change the brand to Cracker Barrel, and Donald Trump intervened. Donald Trump intervened. You're supposed to be doing more important things. All right, you're supposed to be, well, he's licking Israel's asshole all the time. But like what I'm saying is like he's supposed to be, doing presidential things, but he's worried about Cracker Barrel. Do you even eat at Cracker Barrel, Mr. Trump? Like literally, does Mr. Trump ever eat at Cracker Barrel? It's amazing to me how some of these people, and they're like, hell yeah, he's getting involved with like that's just his way of like trying to keep some of his voters after he like fucked us over from literally like not giving us the Epstein list. And then he's like, what do you mean, guys, Epstein list? What do you mean? What's going on there? That's not what's going on. No. Why y'all still talking about Epstein? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, come on, gang, shut up, gang. That's what he sounded like the guy on South Park when they made fun of Donald Trump. That was the funniest shit ever because it was true. So relax, gang. And Satan's some bitch on Instagram told me you're on the Epstein list. No, guy, I would never tell everybody relax, guy. Relax, guy. That's literally what he's doing. That's literally what he's doing. That's literally what he's doing. Can I say it again? That's literally what he's doing. So anyway, he decides to jump in on the Cracker Barrel. Because he cares. Like, he's trying to keep the little bit of voters he has left on his side. Like, literally, he's trying to keep these people literally on his side. So, like, anyway, a lot of MAGA people got mad. Or MAGA people got mad. Because, they wanted to rebrand the name of the fucking Cracker Barrel. They did put Cracker. That's what it was going to be. I think it was just going to say the word Cracker. Or Cracker Barrel, but it wasn't going to have the dude no more standing next to the barrel, which we talked about this on the last podcast. But people wanted the old traditional values back. And one guy on my Facebook said, they're going to attack us country folks again. We won't stand for it. Will you? Will you not stand for it? Because I remember a lot of y'all in my hometown, and let me get this fucking right, though. When the lunar eclipse was coming, we had a lot of hippies come down there. A lot of dirty, nasty, filthy, stinking fucking hippies. And I'm not even like, and look, bro, I smoke pot sometimes, but I am not no fucking dirty, nasty, smelly, fucking scumbag hippie. Fucking don't shave your arm hair ass fucking hippie. Nasty hippie. Yes, I listen to metal music, and I would have done what Eric Cartman would have done too in that fucking episode of South Park when they had all them hippies invade their town. We had hippies invade our town, but guess what happened? And everybody was like, y'all will try that in a small town? They sure fucking did, and they shit everywhere, country boy. What the fuck you do about it? Not a goddamn thing. You sat back and your wife admired the fucking hippies because you're a fucking loser. You are a loser, and everything you fucking do is loserism. Okay? So don't freaking sit there and tell me, well, we're going to do something about it because y'all ain't going to do a damn thing, Billy Bob. You motherfuckers literally sit here in this fucking town, bro. They sit here in this town. And I cussed in the first 10 minutes. But let me tell you something. They sit here in this town. And they let people run all over them. But if you say one thing on Facebook, oh, we're going to get you. I tell you what, boy. All you fucking sissy-ass fucking Marble Falls of Kingsland, Llano, fucking sissy hillbilly country fucks. You ain't going to do shit. You just sat there and let the hippies take over during the lunar eclipse 2 years ago, or last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. It was a while back. But what I'm saying is they let the hippies take over. Okay? So don't fucking sit here and tell me you're going to do something, Billy Bob, when someone takes your Cracker Barrel away. We don't even have a Cracker Barrel around here. So who gives a fuck? And I saw people posting pictures of, they didn't change my Cracker Barrel yet. Well, they're not going to change it now, okay? All because you cried. Sissy. Sissy. Sister Bear. That's what we ought to start calling y'all, Sister Bears. Sisters. That's what y'all are. Y'all sit in your house, you talk shit, you get fucking drunk, you beat your wife, and then you wonder why no one takes y'all seriously. You know what I'm saying? They had a, like, literally, like, I remember, like, during 2020, if they have any protesters down here, I wish they would come to my house. No one's going to break into your house. No one's breaking into your trailer house, Billy Bob. No one wants to go in your trailer house, Billy Bob. It has roaches. Okay? No one wants to go there. You sick fuck. They want to follow my daughter into the bathroom. No, we don't. We don't. We don't. She stinks. So, anyway, they wanted to change the Cracker Barrel. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Lord, I'm sorry. Lord, I apologize for that. I really do. Anyway, they wanted to change the name of the Cracker Barrel. They changed the face of the Cracker Barrel. They took the cracker and the barrel away. Pissed a lot of people off. Made them mad. Especially a lot of them country redneck boys. It made them mad. They got mad. They were pissed. They said they're hating on us country folks. They're not really. She wanted to rebrand it because they were down 16%. She thought this would help, and apparently it made it worse. But it's 16% compared to 2019. That's how their revenue went down. You know what I'm saying? And customer traffic was down 16%, bro. So they wanted to kind of try to change it and see what happened. This is what happened. Donald Trump got involved. Everybody got involved. Everybody got mad. And this is what I'm going to try to tell. This is my message to Julie Masino, okay? Masino, Masino. First of all, you don't even sound country, okay? You wear pantsuits. You look like a lesbian. So, but this is my first. This is literally my first. Like this is my point of view. Someone that comes from the country. I come from Kingsland, Texas. Well, I don't really come from here, but like I come from Marble Falls. But like I live in Kingsland, Texas. We have dirt roads still. The road in front of my house is dirt. Well, not really. The one behind it is. But, no, the one in front of my house is probably paved now. That's right. It was dirt for for 15 years, though. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, anyway, I'm going to tell you what we need in a Cracker Barrel. I want to walk up to Cracker Barrel, and I want to smell burning plastics in the air. Okay? And when I walk into a Cracker Barrel, I want to feel like I'm at a Klan rally. I want to feel like we have traditional values like pedophiles in our government, like Donald Trump, like chicken fried steak, like Jesus. I want a picture of Jesus on the wall, and not one of these phony black Jesuses or these brown Jesus. I want the real Jesus, the American Jesus, the white Jesus. That's what I want on the wall. Okay? I don't want to sit here, and I don't want to beat around the bush. I want my food with no seasoning. I want a meth head to be cooking my food. Okay? This is what I want. I want my Cracker Barrel to have a meth lab behind the goddamn Cracker Barrel. When I'm eating, I want to feel unsafe. I want to feel like I want to be the only Mexican in the damn place, first of all, unless the guy that's busboying, he's a Mexican too, but we can't talk because he knows not to keep his mouth open. And I want to know. I want all colored folks in a different section. This is what I want for a Cracker Barrel, folks. I want that meth lab to be in danger at all times about blowing up. At all times. And it might even blow up while I'm in there. And that's why I'm kind of trying to eat a little fast. I'm kind of shaky. I want the waitress to walk up with less teeth and no fucking diploma. That's what I want. I want a waitress with no teeth and no diploma, but weighs 300 pounds. And I want her to have cornrows. And please be white. Okay? This is what I want in my Cracker Barrel. I want Cracker Barrel to stand with Israel. I want Cracker Barrel to let colored folks know they are not welcome here. And when they're selling stuff at their store, I want you to say a secret word. You could buy a bag of meth. That's what we need in our Cracker Barrel. I literally want a Cracker Barrel run by pedophiles. Okay? I don't want this happy-go-lucky joy woke shit. Okay? I don't want that. I don't want woke shit. I'm tired of woke shit. I'm sick of it. I want someone. I want my. I want the cook to be either on meth or fucking ODing on heroin in the bathroom. Like, where's my food? Oh, the cook OD'd on heroin in the bathroom. We're going to be a minute. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Pump them through with adrenaline and let's get going. Okay? That's what I want. I want to. That's what I want, man. And why can't we have that? Literally, I want homeless people out front begging for money. No one's going to give them anything. We need a Cracker Barrel in Kingsland, Texas. Someone told me a while back, we need a Waffle House. We'd be good for a Waffle House. What is a shit talkers? Waffle Houses are for people that throw punches. Cracker Barrel's for the shit talkers. Alright? You know what I'm saying? If we get a Waffle House out here, people actually might have to fight. They don't want to do that. And you know damn well I ain't talking about you if it ain't fucking about you, dude. Don't get offended. People get offended. But that's what I want in a Cracker Barrel. Okay? I want that in a Cracker Barrel. I want, you know, pictures on the wall. I want pictures of, like, you know, old Klansmen on the wall. You know, white Jesus, Donald Trump, a chicken fried steak, and, you know, just a hanging tree, just a tree, like a tree that they hung people from in the past. That's what I want, dude. I don't want none of this bullshit, bro. I don't, you know, none of this woke bullshit. What are you talking about, dude? I want a real all-American Cracker Barrel, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You know it's going to be happiness, but I'm just saying, don't change your brand, Cracker Barrel. See, that's what happens in America. When you try to change something, people get mad. People get sissified. They're going to try to hate on us country folks. And, like, literally, like, all of them are putting pictures on Facebook. They ain't changed my Cracker Barrel yet, but they do. I ain't going back there. Oh, good. Good. They should change the Cracker Barrel. They keep all y'all away from it. They keep all these weirdos away from their Cracker Barrel. To literally change it, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, this lady must have been a genius. She knew how to attract all the drug addicts and the idiots and the drunks to fucking Taco Bell at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she knows what she's talking about. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm on her side. What if I'm actually on her side? That's weird. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I wanted to get out of the way. Just paint a pretty picture. Imagine the meth lab. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I don't know. So, and you know another thing I want in my Cracker Barrel? I want domestic violence. You know? I just thought of this. I want to see a couple fighting in the parking lot. Just screaming at each other. I want you to, when you leave Cracker Barrel, I want you to go home and just beat the shit out of your wife. I want you just to grab your wife and just slap the shit out of her. Please. Somebody slap the bitch in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. I want trailer park. I want a Cracker Barrel in the middle of trailer park. That's what I want. Literally. I want half the people that I know in Kingsland, Texas to be working there. I want my cousin, the crackhead that rides his bicycle around Kingsland, to fucking literally have a job there. He's going to be the busboy. You know? He wears the same wife beater every day, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird. Moving on. Please, Cracker Barrel, domestic violence, meth, white Jesus, Donald Trump, it all goes together in one thing. I'm telling you right now, it's all part of one big fucking happy American family, bro. And if you try to change it, you're trying to change America, and god damn it, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? When I said that, I imagined an eagle flying by, dude. I imagine Donald Trump riding the eagle flying by as you slap your wife. That's what I imagined. And that's what you should do. That's what you should do. Domestic violence all the way, dude. Just slap the shit out of your spouse. And that's the American way. Shit. Okay, so anyway, we're moving on. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what? I'm so excited. Guess what, dude? Guess what? Just guess what? Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting married, dude. You believe that? Oh, fuck, man, I'm so happy. Oh, my God, I'm so happy right now, dude. Oh, man. I'm back on my bullshit, dude. I'm back on my bullshit. So anyway, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift getting married, which is awesome for me. And also in other related news, I took a dump this morning and there was like blood in it. Yeah. Must have ate something from Cracker Barrel or Taco Bell, either one. I think I ate Taco Bell last night. That's what happened. And I just fucking shit blood for like the first hour of being awoke. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's in related news to Travis Kelce and performing his engagement to Taylor Swift. The Swifties are happy. They were happy on Facebook and Instagram the other day. And I said something about me taking a dump that was bloody, and everybody said I was gross and nasty. And I said, well, it's about the same thing. I mean, literally, my dumps are just like, you know, Taylor Swift songs, if you think about them. I never really heard a Taylor Swift song, but I heard them back in the day. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. You know, they used to come on the radio quite a bit, and I used to work at Storms with a bunch of women, so everybody's like, Taylor Swift is a good singer. She's like, oh, love song, and it's cold in December. I don't fucking know, bro. Like, who knows what this woman's singing about, screaming about? Lesbian music. That's all it is. She's like, fuck the patriarchy. It's like, yeah, men make everything, and you're getting married to a man? Come on, girl. You no booty, no booty. She don't have no booty. Travis Kelce, what are you thinking? He seems like he'd be a cool guy though. Like I think Travis Kelce would be a cool dude to kind of hang out with. I think he's a manga guy, you know, or Donald Trump manga guy or whatever. But like I think that deep down he is, you know. But like I feel like they would be that couple if you're sitting around in the garage drinking and your homies come over, you know what I'm saying? Let's say, you know, your homies come over and have a couple dozen beers with you, you know what I'm saying? You did some jiu-jitsu, you're having a good time, you're drunk. Travis Kelce sitting there, and as soon as Taylor leaves, he goes, hey guys, make America great again. We're like, what? Make America great again. Travis, what are you talking about, dude? Speak up. No, Taylor might hear me. That's what I feel like it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, they got engaged, and everybody is so, like, that's another thing about celebrities. People are so stupid. People are like, I'm so happy for them. They're not inviting you. You're not invited to the wedding. You're not going to be at the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift wedding. You're not going to be sitting there up front, clapping, happy. You're not going to be there. Taylor don't care. Taylor don't care. Give a fuck about you. You know, she really doesn't. She doesn't care about you or your family. Could you imagine Taylor Swift caring about you? Could you imagine going to her wedding and you're sitting there up front? Could you imagine me at her wedding? Yes, I did get invited. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine me wearing my sandals and my fucking, you know, t-shirt and my shorts at her wedding? Could you imagine Taylor getting mad at me? Could you imagine me pulling out a sword and sword fighting with her? Could you imagine this? Could you imagine a beautiful wedding? Could you imagine demons everywhere? You know what I'm saying? Demons everywhere impregnating Travis Kelce. Could you imagine it? Could you imagine the beautifulness of just a demon floating around in the air, fire everywhere, people screaming, dragons, and people just dying? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine people getting sacrificed at the altar as Taylor gets married and drinks their blood? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine how beautiful it would be to see blood running down Taylor Swift's mouth as she kisses Travis Kelce and impregnates him with a baby demon, the Antichrist, and then he sits there and just starts screaming as his stomach's moving around and getting bigger and bigger, and there's like handprints printing out of his stomach, looking like alien. Could you imagine how beautiful that wedding is going to be? Could you imagine all the bloodlust and all the demons and just all the people getting sacrificed? The biggest sacrificial since Travis Scott's concert at the Astrodome. Could you imagine people being sacrificed, screaming for their lives and getting cut open with blood going everywhere and demons and everything happening? Could you imagine Taylor Swift bathing in your blood? Could you imagine that? Taylor Swift bathing in your blood, Swiftie blood. Could you imagine it? Could you imagine Travis Kelce trying to win another Super Bowl and Taylor Swift doing a demon seance? Could you imagine it? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Just imagine how beautiful that wedding's going to be, folks. Imagine it. Imagine the beauty of Satan rising from the ground with Donald Trump as his boyfriend. Hey, guy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh man, why does this shit make me laugh? Okay, there's something wrong with me, dude. You know, I'm just saying. Just imagine a beautiful wedding of the Kelces coming together, but their both last names are gonna be Swift now. Could you imagine? He's a cuck boy. God. Have you seen his ex? That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you fumble a fine ass one. Like for a no booty. No booty, no titties. Like, I want, like, literally, you know what sounds better than a Taylor Swift concert? Me in the morning after Taco Bell and milk. Okay? That sounds better. Me running to the bathroom. Then finally when I get there, just bam! You know what I'm saying? Burning hot. Butthole burning. Butthole burning. That's what it sounds like. That sounds way better than any Taylor Swift song that I can think of, dude. I'm telling you right now. I should make my own music. You know? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think I should. I think I should make my own music. Every time I'm going to drink a glass of milk and I'm going to go to the bathroom and just have a good time. Just play the tuba. You know what I'm saying? Just playing the tuba, baby. That's how I do it. You know, blood and all. Blood and all. Bloody. Bloody farts and poops. Yeah, yeah. I thought I need to get that checked out. I might die soon, bro. Like, you know, that would suck. You know what I'm saying? I only have like 2 friends. Like, literally, they can carry my casket. Well, I got like 3 friends I talk to every day. But that's about it, dude. So, anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Or, you're probably not watching, but thank you guys for everything you do. And, you know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate everybody that does listen. And remember this, man. Don't let these famous people try to determine your life, man. And like, stupid things like the Crackle Barrel happening, pay attention. There's more going on than you think, okay? I'm pretty sure there's some scandal that's going to come out, you know, in a couple months. When everybody's like, remember when y'all talking about Crackle Barrel? We're like, yeah, we remember that, barely. You know what I'm saying? We got the bomb, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Something's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, we started war with Canada or some shit. You never know, bro. There's always something going on. And you always got to keep below the line. So you cannot let these people determine your life. You know, you can't let them determine your life. You can't let them determine how you feel, because that's the media. And, you know, I feel like some people are planted there. Maybe this is a little weird conspiracy of mine, but I feel like people are planted on the internet. People are planted everywhere to be mad about little things like the Crackle Barrel. Who cares? The food sucks anyway. And who cares about Taylor Swift getting engaged? It should have happened a long time ago, Travis. And maybe, just maybe, Taylor might spare your life. But I got a feeling, bro. We're not invited to the wedding, so why do we give a fuck? And why would we want to go anyway? You might get sacrificed. You never know, bro. And I'm just saying, it's kind of wrong. If she hears this, she's not going to hear this. People are like, you shouldn't talk trash about them, because if they hear it, they're going to be furious. Oh, really? A little 90-pound fucking girl's going to be pissed off at me? I'm scared. Believe me. I'm terrified. She's going to get Travis Kelce after you. Tell them to meet me on the mat. All rules go. No rules, bro. Everything goes. I'm just saying. But I think he'd be a cool dude to hang out with. I'm just saying. Because he likes garage beer. I like garage beer. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Have everything going for you. I hope. Man, you know what I'm saying? Happy Friday. Happy Thursday. Whatever the fuck I'm putting this out. Happy whatever, dude. Just have a happy day, bro. Thank you guys for listening to the last podcast. Big shout out to my boy Michael for listening to the last podcast. And big shout out to, like, you know, just big shout out to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I get to go train today, so this will be pretty dope. Anyway, peace out. Yay, yay. I know I'm going to go in the morning. Hopefully I go on Friday morning, too. But, yeah. Anyway, those are the plans so far. Thursday night and Friday morning. So we'll see if we can get this done. Training, of course. And, like, you know, like, and that's one thing. They're like, well, Derek, I can't believe you can't make it. It's like, nigga, I got to walk, bro. I ain't trying to walk 15 miles, bro. Just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. No hatred here. Anyway, guys, I can't wait to see y'all. And can't wait to see anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I just can't wait till this is over with. But I'm bad at goodbyes. I'm bad at goodbyes. You know, I'm horrible at goodbyes, bro. This is like a Mexican goodbye. You know, we said goodbye in the living room. Now we're in the kitchen. You know, where everybody was drinking the beers. All right, goodbye, brother. All right, man, later, bro. I'll follow you to the living room. You keep on. I'm like, yeah, man, goodbye. I'll see you later, bro. You're like, all right. Then I follow you to your car. I'm like, all right, bye. You know what I'm saying? Then I get in your car and we back up and I'm like, all right, man, I'll see you later, bro. You just drive home. home. And the whole time I'm telling you bye, and you get home, and I tell you bye when you get to your front door. Then I go in your room and lay in your bed, and I'm like, hey, man, I'll see you later, bro. And then we both go to sleep, and I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, all right, bye, I'll see you later, bro. You're like, all right, man, I'll follow you to work, and you go to work, and I'll work all day with you and tell you goodbye. And then, before you know it, what I'm saying, we're, like, you're getting off work, and I'm telling you goodbye there, and, saying we go back to your house, and I dig in your fridge and start eating everything you have, and I'm like, all right, man, I'll see you later, bro. And I'm making me a sandwich out of your leftovers, and I ate it, and you're like, dude, that's the leftovers I wanted to eat tonight. And I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm saying, that's the way things go sometimes, and that's the way life is. And then you're like, dude, I know, bro, but like, I don't want you to eat all my leftovers, bro. Those are my leftovers. I was looking forward to eating that chicken. I'm like, well, bro, this is a good ass chicken. Saying your wife did a good job, and I really like this chicken, bro. Saying, but she said I can have it, and I was like, I was cool with it, so I ate it all, bro. And I'm sorry, man. He's like, there were 15 pieces left. I was like, I know, bro, I eat a lot. But then I'm like, all right, man, I'll see you later. And then say we both, then I go to bed and I go home and go to bed. So that's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. Anyway, y'all have a good day, man. For real, for real. Peace out, man. Don't let these people determine your lifestyle. Always read between the lines. Read between the lines. Because I think this Cracker Barrel shit was hiding something. I think Travis Kelce was also hiding something with proposing to Taylor Swift in the flower garden. It's like a perfect little flower garden. It's like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. There ain't no one doing that shit, bro.